Hi everyone, this is Victoria Olowe. On this channel, I teach how to crochet, how to use the knitting machine to create beautiful pieces. And in today's live broadcast, you are most welcome. I really appreciate you for coming here with me on this broadcast. So in this broadcast, we're going to be talking about 10 bad habits all crocheters need to stop right now. Yes, I mean right now. Right now. Yes, I mean right now. So you have to stop some bad habits as a crocheter. First of all, what do I mean by crocheting? Because some people are here and they are new to this channel and they are just stumbled on our live broadcast. And crocheting is about manipulating yarn with a crochet hook. And while you are doing so, you tend to take longer on a particular project, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, days, months, weeks, and the likes. Some people even use a year. Yes, I've been in that shoe to complete a particular project because it's quite time consuming. Okay, but in today's live broadcast, we all are going to be considering the 10 habits. It's not limited to just 10, okay? I can see some people joining us. You're most welcome. I really appreciate your time here with us. First of all, I will run through some of those habits that I personally have experienced in time past. I've been crocheting for over 5 years now. And some of the bad habits I needed to break was, first of all, the bad posture. You know, when crocheting, you learn to maintain a good posture. If you don't, you tend to have tension on those parts of your body, your shoulder, your wrists, those parts, your fingers, you know, you tend to have pains on your neck and your spine, your back, your lower back. So if you're not maintaining a good posture while crocheting, you have fallbacks, and that is not good for your health. I bet you that is not good for your health, because if you keep crocheting on the long run, maybe till old age, you tend to have a lot of issues, maybe arthritis and all that, and you know, just have a lot of joint problems. Okay, so first of all, you must maintain a good posture. A good posture is very, very important. You must always sit, relax. You must sit, relax. Then while coaching, most of the time, we all tend to lift our shoulders. Maybe you want to try to use a particular gauge and all that, and you're struggling with it, and you've forgotten that your shoulder is raised high. So which will lead me to my next bad habit, which is ignore that tension. Tell someone you need to ignore that tension. So, and what are tension? You know, we tend to have tension on our shoulder part. The way you're trying to crochet, you know, you are working with your hands from your fingers to your joints, to your elbow part, then to your shoulder parts. Okay, so we tend to do all that most times, and then we also tend to forget that, oh, this thing, you are taking a longer time. So we tend to forget ourselves into the project. So you have to take time out to relax, chill, you know, and just ignore that tension. Okay, so and the next one is not taking notes. Oh, I was a very a good victim of this. I don't take notes. So when I need to repeat a particular project, I tend to crack my brain again. Oh, I always tell myself, I remember. At the end of the day, I don't remember it. So taking good notes is very, very important. Taking good notes is very important. So you must always take good notes. You must take notes. Oh, okay, what kind of yarn that I'm going to use for this project? What kind of hook size? What kind of gauge, the tension and all that. You know, do you want it to be so loose or be so tight? and the like. So you must know what's your all those you must take note of all those steps, how many number of rows, how many number of rounds you want to go, and all that. It's important we take note of every project. This can even help you to build on it, and you can sell your patterns. Okay, so it's just like a way of even making money by taking notes. So if you take good notes, you'll be able to sell such pattern, you'll be able to teach it to other people effortlessly. But if you have not taken notes, you tend to see that, oh gosh, am I going to get through with this? But let's say you've taken notes, you're not going to have any of those stress. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be talking about is cutting your hand too short. Like when you finish a particular project now, and your hands at the end of that project, you'll finish the hand and you cut it too short. How are you going to weave in those hands? Not a good habit. Okay, the next one is taking a break from crocheting. Pain is not the enemy. It is just a sign that something is about to happen and you must take it seriously. So please, when you begin to feel some pain, you need to what? Take a break. You need to what? Take that break. It is very, very important to take a break. So if you need to take a break, do not hesitate. If your body is demanding it, you're feeling slight headache, you're feeling some back pain, neck pain, joint pain, whatever kind of pain, and this is due to what you're doing for a long time. This is due to because you're crocheting and you need to get over with it, and you're time bound. Please take a break. Okay, take a break. Take that break. It is really important to take a break while crocheting. Let me quickly run through, because of those people that were not here. We started with bad posture as one of the habits that we all crocheter need to break. Bad posture. Not sitting upright. You need to sit upright, relax, make sure you're not sitting and your back is bent towards your the front, and at the end of the day you tend to have pains on your neck. The second one we talk about is ignoring what? Tension. And how do you ignore tension? Most of the time we tend to have tension on the shoulder part on our shoulder part, tend to have some tension. So you need to relax, sit back, and what? And enjoy crocheting. Crocheting is fun. Yes, it is fun. No age limit to crocheting. Children crochet, youth crochet, adult crochet, the elderly crochet. So it's a life skill. It's a life skill that we all enjoy doing. Sometimes when I finish a particular project, I don't like to sell them. I just wish it's mine. But somebody ordered it and it needs to be given out to that person, okay? So when you need to take a break, please take a break. The third one we mentioned was not taking notes. When you don't take notes, you don't take notes of your crochet patterns, you don't take notes of your, what's it called? You don't take notes of your crochet pattern, you don't take notes of the hook size, the type of yarn you use, the number of times you need to go on a particular round and all that. It's not important, because if you take notes, you will also be able to, teach it effortlessly. You also be able to even sell your pattern. It's easier without you being there. Your pattern goes a long way for someone just coming across it to easily understand how to go about a particular project. So it's really important you start the habit of taking notes. So the first one we talk about is cutting your hand too short. When you are crocheting, don't always cut your hand too short, because on the long run, maybe while washing, you put it in the washing machine, at the end of the day, something just try to pull that end out, then your project starts losing out and you get it all ripped out, okay? So please, we need to make sure we have a longer hand after we finish crocheting, then we use our yarn needle to weave those hands in, okay, to have a neat and perfect project. And the fifth one is take a break. We need to take a break, right? We all need to take a break at every point in time. When you're tired, please take that break. Take that break from crocheting, okay? Don't stress out yourself. Take the break when it is needed. And how do you know when those breaks are needed? Okay, now okay, let's just say you're crocheting a particular project and you've been on it for a while, maybe like few days, weeks, and you just see, oh, I'm starting to have pain on my neck, pain on my head, headache, waist pain, back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. It's a sign. Pain is not an enemy. It is a sign. Pain is not an enemy. It is a sign that something is actually wrong. So you need to take a break. And the sixth one that I'm going to be talking about is read through the pattern before even starting it. It's important that we all need to read the patterns. Okay, let's say you're working on a particular project and you know that somebody else has done that particular project before. Why not take your time out? Chill out by maybe watching the video on that particular project and write out those patterns, the step by step of doing that particular project, so that you will know, okay, this is what I can actually redesign. This is what I can actually tweak to make another beautiful pattern and all that. So, but if you have not sat down to read through those patterns, how are you going to understand it better? So those are the things. We must always read through the pattern, watch videos if we need to, and before even starting that particular project. And the next one I'm talking about is crocheting in bad light. Okay, maybe you are pressed and you need to just finish a particular project. You just need to finish. Maybe you need to deliver the next day or in a few days time, and you think, oh, if I don't finish, use my night to do this, I won't be able to finish up. Then try to get a cool light. There's a particular light that you can put around your neck while knitting, and you'll see through what you're knitting instead of knitting with a bad light. It's not also good for your eyes. If you want to have a good eyesight till old age, you need to stop crocheting in bad light, okay? Yeah, so the next one is yarn chicken. What do I mean by yarn chicken? Yarn chicken, I call this yarn chicken. That is not having enough yarn for your projects. If you don't have enough yarn for your projects, and okay, where you actually got the yarn, the previous yarn to even start the project, and they ran out of yarn as well, how are you going to finish the project? So that will be a big slap on you, especially if you are doing it for someone else and the person need it as urgent as possible. So always have more than enough yarn. It's not a bad idea if you have extra, okay? So always have more than enough yarn to work with. So when you have more than enough yarn, you can even use it for other cooler small projects like poster, like earrings, like pencil case cover, like simple purse. So those yarns are not going to be wasted. I can assure you of that. So don't chicken out on your yarn. Yeah. So the next one is never use a wrong type of yarn. Okay, let's say for a particular project that you know that this is going to require a bulky yarn, and you end up, oh, I want to manage the cost of production. Then you went for let me just say 3-ply yarn, and you know you needed a bulky yarn to achieve this project. It is not going to be wise for you to use such yarn. It's not going to come out perfectly as you might see. Maybe you watch particular video and you want exactly what that yarn produces. Then you have to go with what that person actually used to be able to achieve what you needed, okay? And the last but not the least is never use the wrong hook for a particular project. Never use the wrong hook. Never ever. If you like here, you are welcome. Never ever use the wrong hook to crochet a particular project. let's say you're working with a big yarn, you can't expect to use a tiny hook. Can't expect to use a tiny hook for that particular project. A big a bulky yarn requires a big hook size, okay? A bulky yarn requires a big hook size. Let's say you want to do like center table rug mat with a t-shirt yarn or all this bulky yarn, and you just want to sit your baby in there. You know, you need something so soft and fluffy and cozy. So that means you're going to use something thick. But if you're doing something that is like a cardigan, you know, you need a lightweight yarn, right? You only need a lightweight yarn. So and okay, I think we have Yan Chicken. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks for coming on board. Okay, Yan Chicken. You don't want a Yan Chicken. She's a Yan Chicken. So thanks for your time on this live stream, live broadcast. And thanks for your time. Here we draw the curtain. Here we draw the curtain because we've exhausted. So let me quickly run through the 10 bad habits. If you have a particular habit, that I have not mentioned at all, so please put in the comment section below. Maybe I forgot that particular one. So put in the comment section below that this is the one that I didn't talk about. And if you want me to talk about a particular topic in the next live broadcast, you can also mention it in this live broadcast. So let's quickly run through the 10 top bad habits, crochet habits that we all need to stop. Number one, I mentioned bad posture. Number two, you ignore tension. The tension here, tension here, tension here, tension here, tension here, here. So you're going to take notes. The third one is not taking notes. So we start learning to take notes. Concerning the tension, have a good sitting position. Sit upright like a queen or king that you are, because we have men that crochet as well. Yes. So you ignore the tension, you maintain a good posture, you learn to take notes, don't cut your hand too short, and don't cut it too long as well. Let it be in moderation that your yarn needle can take through and you weave in those hands, okay? So you need to take a break. You need to take a break. So take a break when you feel that pain. Pain is a sign and not your enemy. So when you feel that pain on your shoulder, pain on your elbow, pain on your fingers, your waist, your back, your neck, so you just need that break, okay? Just chill out, relax, then get back to work. Maybe the next day or two, even weeks. So take your time out, no tension, okay? So then you read through the pattern before even starting it. So if you're going to work on a particular pattern, try to read through that pattern, okay? So read through that pattern before even starting it. Crocheting in bad light, it's a no. Do not crochet in bad light because of this high. I desire so much desire to use my eyes till old age without glasses. Even if I'm going to use glasses, it's not going to be that my eyes are dim already. It's just going to be for fashion, okay? Yeah. So, Yan Chicken, don't go Yan Chicken. Don't go Yan Chicken. Don't go Yan Chicken. So that, what do I mean by that is have more than enough yarn for a particular project, okay? Have more than enough yarn for a particular project, so you don't run out of yarn. You don't run out of yarn. So the next one is never use the wrong type of yarn for a particular project. Never use the wrong type of yarn. So if you're going to crochet for babies cardigans and all, you need a lightweight yarn, okay? Especially depending on your country, you need a lightweight yarn. So most of the time I crochet with maybe 3-ply yarn for babies, okay? 3-ply to 4-ply yarn. So, and most of the time I use cotton milk or max acrylic yarn to work with, okay? For the type of hook as well, which is the final but not the least, always use the right type of hook. I hope this video, this live broadcast, have been able to help you out figure out that particular bad habit that you are guilty of, right? I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Yes, you. That particular habit that you are guilty of, you need to stop right now. So if I've not mentioned a particular one, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful week. Bye bye for now. Take care. See you next week.